Hi, David M. Masters here today, and today we're going to talk about your Google business listing. Now, if you want to dominate the space regarding what you do, then you want to make sure that you take advantage of all the resources that are available, especially if they're free. And when we're talking about carving out a space online to protect your brand, then having a Google business listing is an excellent way to do it. When people search for you, you want to own the space above the fold. That's to say, you want to have all the space that people see in Google search that you could possibly can. And right now, Google will let you do that if you have a Google business listing like this. Now, I look up a friend's restaurant, and what do you know? He's got everything. It's all him and his restaurant. And he's not that special. I mean, well, sure he is, but he didn't spend any money for all this valuable real estate. This is all free. If you have a Google business listing, which Google's calling Google My Business, you can do this. Now, you already have your legal business name that, to the best of your ability, defines who you are and what you do. This is your brand. If you've been following our guidelines, you also have a commercial business address like a mail service or some other commercial address where you might have a brick and mortar location. Keep in mind that you can't use a P.O. box. That's not going to work. So you'll need to get a phone number, and you can use your Google phone number that we told you about earlier. If you didn't jump on it when you had the chance, you can find Google Voice in your Google apps in your Google account. Just go there, and it's free, and you can use it for your Google business listing. If you have your Google Business Registration LLC or other corporate paperwork in order, a commercial mailing address, even if it's a mailing service, and a phone number, we can continue. So let's get going. You need to go to business.google.com to get a Google My Business account. Then you click on Manage Now. That takes you to the login page. And you're going to need a Google account, which you already have if you have a Gmail address. If not, you can create one here by clicking on Create Account. That brings you here, and it's Find and Manage Your Business. And so you type in your business name, and if it doesn't come up in the query there, if they don't come up with a match for it, you can add your business to Google right there. So just click on the link that's appropriate and fill out the information. So we're going to do that. Your business is new, so you might have to add it. No problem. Okay, that's going to take us to the next screen, which is what is the name of your business. So right there where it says business name, got a little icon of a little business shop right there. Type in your name. For this project, I'm just going to type in Quit Your Job for Life as the name of my business, and then hit next. Okay, next up we got the choose the category that fits your business best. So do that. After you've found the category that best fits you, then you can click next again. We'll take you through this whole process. So do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or office? Yeah, you do. So make sure you click yes here, because that's the whole point. I mean, this way you're going to show up in Google Maps. You're just going to have all these cross-reference points, different ways that people can find you. And for every way that you can be found inside the Google services, it increases the credibility of your website. So absolutely you want to say yes right here and tell Google that you're legit, that you do want to meet your customers. And that takes you to the next one where it asks you, where do you serve your customers? This is optional, but this is good. This is good for a geographical location where you can serve your people. So go ahead and click all of those that apply. So Seattle, here, around here, our local area, we have Seattle to Portland and some other neighboring areas. So we'll click those. And then next. And then that brings us to what region is your business based in? Well, we're in the United States, so that's a great place to get started. Now, for those of I know we have some people on the call or some people on the team who are in the UK. You would select that. So, what contact details do you want to show to your customers? Well, you want to help them get in touch with you, right? So, you want to put in your phone number, which would be your Google phone number if you have that set up. If you have another business number, that's fine. You can use that. And then also your current website URL. You want to put that in there. And this is your brand. This is who you are and what you do. Okay, now, do you want to get updates and recommendations? Like most people are like, oh no, I don't want more spam. Well, I'm telling you, what I always do when I'm initially sign up for something, I want everything. I want to get it all, and then if it gets to be too much of a pain in the neck, then I can go back in and change my settings. But so I want everything. So I click yes. You do whatever's right for you, and then hit next. So finish and manage this listing. So you'll be able to manage your information. You'll be able to promote your business, track business analytics to understand your customers, and respond to customer reviews. And click finish. And now you want to enter your mailing address to verify. This is why it's important to have that. Remember, we talked about that. You want to have that commercial mailing address. Well, this is the street address that you put in here, and then your town and your code. And then you hit next. Okay, you're going to choose how to verify, right? So you want a postcard by mail. That's what you want. You put your contact name in there, and it's going to send it to your address. And you click the little button that says by mail. I mean, that's the best way, and plus that's going to get you in the map. You want to be in the Google Map system. You get extra, search credits for that and credibility. So make sure you have a commercial address in there like we talked about. And then your postcard's going to come in the mail. It's going to come to the person that you designated. It takes about 4 days, 4 or 5 days. And so you want to continue. Okay, here you can add your business hours. Let your customers know when you're open for business. So go ahead and put those in there if you have regular business hours. So you can skip that for now. So you can do it and put in the hours and save, or you can skip. And you can add a business description, so you can let people know about your business. This should be easy for you. You've already got this on your website, probably your about page, so you can just copy and paste that in here, and it gives you up to 750 characters. So you can do that, or you can skip that for now and do it later. And you can add photos of your business, what you do, where you do it, your location. An inside office shot is always good. Exterior location. So these are specifically, though, about your business and what you do. They're going to be action shots, probably not stock photos. Better if they're not. And then they offer you an advertising credit to do Google Ads. So you may or may not want to do that. We don't really suggest that you do that at this time. And you can do this later. So if you don't claim the credit now, you can do it later. So you can skip this for now. Okay, your business profile is almost ready. So just hit continue. Okay, here you're inside Google My Business. You can see this is like your dashboard inside here. So now every time that you log in, you can come in here. And notice that like in the middle there, it says it's pending verification, that little notice in the middle. That's highlighted. So what's going to happen is they're sending you this documentation. They say it's a postcard, but it's actually a letter and envelope. And when you get that, then you'll log back in. Oh, here it is. Here's the letter that you're going to get. It comes in this envelope, and it has a number on it right there. That's the number, that's the code that you need to put in to verify your business address. That's why they do it by mail. They make sure that you had a commercial mailing address. They send it there, and then once you've received this, it has this code inside. And so now you want to go back to your dashboard. You go back to business.google.com. You log in, and you see where it says pending verification right there. Well, now when you click on that, you can verify. And that takes you to this page, and then you just enter the code. You got it? Enter the code. In this particular circumstance, it's 37452. And hit the blue verify button. And now you're in. Now you're actually in the Google My Business system. You are legit. It doesn't get any more legit than that. Now, if you keep logging in and building your profile and building your website, you will be able to get more and more of that above the fold real estate that we talked about. So, follow these examples and you're going to just rocket launch your business into outer space. And all for what? What did they cost? Now, it did take a little time, granted, but this is an enormous payoff for the amount of investment that you've got into this. And it takes time. You're a startup. We'll say, okay, you're a startup, or you're building your credibility online. So it's all part of the process. Good job. You guys are doing great. I'm so proud of the progress you've made so far. I'm David Masters. You can get more information about me at davidmmasters.com, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks.